steal their turn. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Overdrive a Shogeki for more damage. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Risky up-close scrap still going. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Will we see a shot? It's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance at that jumping. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. From up above. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, creating some space here. Quick breather. Player 2 can build off this lead. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Finds the target. Flies in with a fist to keep KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Goes for the fireball. Blocks the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Oh God, this is tense. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Dashes forward. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Still scrapping for control of the space. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. A drive impact could end it all here. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the champ. This unleashes some big damage. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Lots of aggression from both sides. That was a solid anti-air. Backs them into the corner. Uses the parry. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Will we see a drive impact? Gotta be careful not to whip springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has depleted their KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They're backed up into the corner. A super art. The super doesn't hit. Swagger step. Gets a risky buff in. Drops them. Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. Life lead is drive rush. Flash through the corner. Are we gonna play puts the super armor to good use? Dashes out the cage right there.
And it scales.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
It's got.
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
Final round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Knocked them out of the air. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? In with the luminous. Scrapping it out up close. Change of plan. Scopes him and takes a swing. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, getting it all on the drive rush. Did we see a drive impact here? Good decision with that throw. What now? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're in range. We gotta close this in. Links it. Dumps them. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Jumps in. Time for a drink. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 has the life lead. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits with the overhead. Bops him with a target. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. It's a good job of pushing back. Balance from above. Scrapping it out up close. All right, what's coming up next? Dashes. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Goes with the same stuff with that target combo. Not much life difference. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. All in with a rush. Oh, here we go. Play Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Taps him on the dome. Chops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it on? Clean parry. Drops them from the air. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 betting it all on the drive rush. Jump. Connects with the throw. What now? Goes to the air. They're in range. Change of plan. Going in. Links it. Scuffle. Dashes out the cage right there.
scales now.
Getsuga Saiho connects! Shady's gonna show all those OGs that there's a new player in town! They can't close this in! The finishing blow sneaks through! Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle!
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Life lead is opening up, but that would still be overcome with smart drive use. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Hits them with fire! Player one has the life advantage. They can't squander this punish counterattack. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Avoids getting stuck in the corner, experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stop and pop. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jump? Overhead, but it won't work. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Both players looking to impress with this super. Hits them with fire. What now? Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, blocks the cross-up. This may turn into a big chance. Player one needs to wait this out. That corner is starting to look scary. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? No way they did that! Player one, are you kidding me? Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Time to get down to business. The first one, solid anti-air. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What's the play here? Denies the attack and goes for an overhead. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player two chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Medium kick hit. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Going in. Dashes from a super art. Catapults them up and breaks them in there. Player two with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Who's going to start things off? Adamant Flame. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Knockdown and KO! Player two took no time to finish that fight. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Good anti-air. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What's the play here? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Knockdown. Player two, this is a huge chance to make a KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to create some distance to start. Jumps up. Focus force hit. A quick breather. Thunder dash hits. Saw that coming. Grabs and throws him away. Knockdown and will we see a drive hit? Balance from above. Both fighters planning something. Jump. Dashes forward. They return to center stage. You've got a solid anti-air. They're going for the super art? What were they thinking? Turning it right up with that super. And here comes the mission complete. That's how you close it out. What a beast. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Watch for the face. A quick breather. Oh, the thunder dash. Player one is barely burnt out. Player one is looking at a draw super arm incoming. What's next? Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start correct them. No! Step off the wall! The jump-in is denied. Any throw will whiff at that range. Player two grabs them! Ugh, take him! Oh my god, raw super! The throw is denied! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Are you kidding me? Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Sets up with the jump-in. Knew the throw was coming. Pokes with the medium kick. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Not having the crossover. In a dire situation, you can't afford any mistakes. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to create some distance to start. Okay, they trade hits. Got him focused. Puts the super armor to good use. There she goes. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Scrapping it out up close. Player one has got to work some magic with this limited drive. Big super armor used! It's the limit decoupler and things are about to kick into high gear! Done! City! Population U! This is gonna kill! No doubt about it! Flatline zone! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Anticipates the overhead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective gameplay. Sticks the combo. The attack is parried. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the jump in. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Tries to catch him out with the arc stick. A drive impact could end it all here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What now? Hanging on for dear life. Solid anti-air. In with the phalanx. Closes in. What are they gonna do? KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps it, calls out their shot, and responds with authority. The fighter's return throw is denied. What a read! Full SA meters on deck. The low. Both fighters need to find a... Sees the overhead coming. What now? Not in range for the throw. What are they gonna do? Sets up with the jump in. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. What a finish! Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Hits with the overhead. No go for the throw. Trips them up. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Tries to catch him out with the arc stick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Jumps up, decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. They're backed up into the corner. Pushing through with the Gladius. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Ah, burnout activates. Yet the low kick hits. Handed bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in here? And it's just enough. Solid feet on the bars.
歴史を感じたかい
Listen to that crowd cheer. We have a new master rank fighter.